Now, what public relations specialists don't talk about, because they want to sell their expertise in social media and in information technology, what they don't talk about is, yes, okay, it's important with the communication technology, but if there is no opposition, there is nothing to work with. If Bush hadn't been such a bad opinion leader, he was really, really a bad opinion leader. Was he? In the sense that the American public, over time, if you look at the opinion polls, they talk quite clearly he was a bad opinion leader in the end. Now, if you have such a distrust from the public, it's a very good platform to do a campaign, especially if you are the opposing party. So, yes, social media, information technology and everything, but without the opposition, a strong public opposition, I doubt that social media can make such a great difference. So we need, when we talk about public opinion, information technology and the changes in the society, we need to consider always the political context. Now that makes it very difficult for me to actually say something very interesting to you, because we are all here part of very different political contexts. Now, that's why I've chosen the Pirate Party, because it's not really for the political context that I've chosen it, but because it's the party's agenda, it concerns information technology. So I will come back in that in a moment. I will jump this. This is the Pirate Party. This is one of the critical moments when the mobilization started in Sweden around this party. It is in June 2006 when, do you know the Pirate Bay? The Pirate Bay is this file sharing homepage where people go in and they look up films, movies, music. Torrents, yes, thank you. And they look them up and they download. And many of them we know, even if someone says, no, I don't know, but we know there are illegal downloads going on. But what happened was that the police went into the housing of the servers that hosted Pirate Bay and confiscated them. And this unleashed a protest moment, which has been, I think, is the starting point for the party, actually. The real starting point. Come back to that. Everyone knows about file sharing. Yes. So you know about distributed, that the file sharing is actually taking place between private computers. That the torrents are actually files which the torrent file in itself doesn't contain any movie or music.
Kind of a shortcut to the movie.
Yes, exactly. It points to them. Yes. So the Pirate Bay is actually some kind of tracker. It tracks whichever private computer, which is online and which has the file. So when you file share, you are sharing between private computers. I'm saying this because we need actually to think about it when we begin to talk about the values and the politics around the party. Okay? So what is the problem? I want to use this file sharing thing, that you actually share files. And I'm not saying it could be legal files. I mean, there are things that, the whole internet is file sharing to a great extent. Now, the question is, when is it legal, and when should it be legal and illegal, and so on. So, I'm taking this as the case issue for today. As a case issue to discuss. And what's the problem? I mean, it's illegal to download illegal stuff. Point final. So, what's the problem? This is the problem. This is an opinion poll made by researchers at Lund University, sociologists, and they interviewed a little bit more than 1,000 young people, as posing the statement, I think that it is okay to download files from the net even if it is illegal. And 75% answered, yes, it's okay. Now, if I was a chairman of, an interest group working for the media industry or music industry, I would get worried, because this indicates that the norms regarding intellectual properties, cultural property, the norms are actually diverging. That such a big share of a big proportion of young people thinking that it is okay even if it is illegal. How can it be? Is this just spoiled young generation that should learn better and be punished so they know what is right and wrong?
75%.
It's cool.
They can do it.
And also they said, even if the law changes, I will not change my behavior. And furthermore, which the researchers point out is the most critical aspect, is no one thinks it's unnatural. That is, all around them, the social support around them doesn't condemn the behavior. So we have an official illegal practice, but we have an informal acceptance for something which is... So we have a cleavage going on in norms, in values.